Hi everyone, Jay Adams from Denver Water. In this video we want to talk about adding mulch to your water-wise plant garden and also how to stop these pesky weeds from popping up. So when we talk about adding mulch to your Colorado scape, think of it like adding a protective blanket that covers up the soil. Some of the benefits are mulch keeps soil cooler in the summer and warmer in the winter, and that protects your plant's root systems. It reduces evaporation and helps retain soil moisture. And what that does is it reduces the amount of water that you need for your plants. Mulch helps prevent weeds and it reduces runoff during heavy rainstorms, so it controls erosion too. And it adds aesthetic appeal to your landscape. So for water-wise plant gardens, there are two types of mulch, organic or inorganic. Inorganic mulches are small rocks. The ones that work best are pea gravel and another slightly smaller type of rock called squeegee. These are actually the preferred type of mulch for water-wise plants. Organic mulches are made of plant materials, with the most common being shredded bark and bark nuggets. As for larger rocks and rubber materials, they should not be used as mulch for your plants. Okay, so now let's take a look at the pros and cons of inorganic or rock mulch. The pros are that water passes through easily, so it's really great for the plant and improves watering efficiency. Squeegee and pea gravel do well in windy areas and in spots where you need to use a leaf blower frequently. It works well on hillsides, and rock mulch also holds up longer than the wood mulch. Now as for the cons, when plants are small, the area may look a little barren, and rock mulch can show debris like fallen leaves and dirt. So now let's talk about the pros and cons of organic mulch. A big benefit is that it really holds moisture in the soil. It also adds organic material to the soil as it naturally breaks down. And wood mulch really has a nice look to it. As for the cons, well, you're going to have to add mulch now and then as it decomposes. And the shredded mulch can blow away if you're out with your leaf blower or if it's windy. So a really important step to do when you're mulching is to make sure that you're getting it deep enough. So it protects the soil and prevents the weeds. For rock mulch, it should be at least 2 to 3 inches deep. And for wood mulch, make sure it's 3 to 4 inches deep. Another tip is to keep the mulch about 6 inches away from your plants. Remember that seeing all that mulch may not look that attractive when the plants are small. But just be a little bit patient because after a few years, it'll look great. If you're like me and you'd like to have another level of weed protection, you can use cardboard or heavy-duty construction paper or even newspaper, and this goes underneath the mulch. Cardboard is stronger, but the construction paper, also known as X-paper or floor protection paper, is easier to roll out and work with. For the cardboard, wet it down to help it stay in place. Both of these products help block weeds and they break down over time, and that adds nutrients to the soil. For weed control, you may be tempted to use landscape fabric or even sheets of plastic, but experts recommend for water-wise plant gardens that you shouldn't really use this stuff, and that's because they can restrict water, oxygen, and nutrients from getting into the soil. Just as with any landscaping project, make sure you've got a plan in place to do all those steps. This includes grass removal, irrigation changes, putting the cardboard down, planting the plants, and adding the mulch. Well, there you have it. That's a lot of information about mulching. For more information, check out denverwater.org/conserve.